Hey buyers, remember, it's buyer beware, not seller beware. And here's why. I always suggest to use a realtor if you're buying or selling. They are the professionals in that field. That is what they specialize in. Now, of course, I'm not going to be changing my own engine just to save a couple of bucks. I'm going to take it to the experts. As a buyer, it is the most important thing to mitigate risk and know what you're getting into. When looking at properties to purchase, a lot of them will have a property disclosure statement that's been filled out by the seller. You might as well tear that up. Even though the seller would fill it out as honestly and as truthfully as possible, it is only to the best of their knowledge. I do not like to rely on the property disclosure statements, and I encourage my buyers to do their own due diligence. Also, the property disclosure statement is an optional document, which means that sometimes it'll be completely crossed out. And usually when the seller doesn't live in the property, or maybe it's an estate sale. So it'll be crossed out, so we wouldn't even have that information from the seller. Technically, the seller is not obligated to disclose a lot of things about the property unless it's a material latent defect. And a material latent defect is a defect that cannot be discerned with a regular physical inspection. These defects may make the property unsafe for inhabitants, unfit for living, or unsuitable for the buyer's intended use. So if it's not a material latent defect and a buyer can do a regular home inspection and find the issues and the problems with the home, they don't have to be disclosed. Highly recommend inspections. And at the end of the day, it is the buyer's responsibility to do the due diligence on their home. The risk is to the buyer. So again, buyer beware. Get yourself an awesome realtor and also the experts in the field. If it's an accountant, a lawyer, special inspections like wells, septics, and so forth. Hope this helps.